everybody, and welcome back to my channel for this Friday morning, afternoon or evening across where we may be at. I hope you're all doing well and the start to your weekend is going well. I hope you've all been keeping well this week. And today I'm going to be talking to you about the musician Avril Lavigne. Many of you know that she is Canadian, and I've been following Avril Lavigne's music since I was about 12 years old. I am now nearly approaching my 38th birthday in a few months' time, and I just watched her live in Seattle, I think it's Japanese country. Her 2004 tour called the Tried to Shut Me Up tour, and at first the concert sounded out of tune, out of sync. It sounded like she was kind of miming a little bit. The audio wasn't matching up, but as the tour progressed, it got more in tune and she was more synced up, and she sounded more like the concert-loving rock star we know that Avril Lavigne is. And as a massive Avril Lavigne fan, it's nice for me to hear the fans singing the songs back to her and actually joining in with each chorus, each verse of the song. And I like the fact she had a shirt on that said make my day. Like, I really loved the fact that she was encouraging her fans to actually make her day. And I can't believe how young she looked in 2004. Like, she looks super fresh-faced, super rock star, like she really is. And it brought back memories of listening to her when I first started listening to her in high school when I was around 12 years old. And to this day, I still love Avril Lavigne as a neurodivergent autistic diagnosed adult. I love the fact that she's someone who doesn't conform to the stereotypical rules, the stereotypical everyday box. She's someone who defines her own agenda, defines her own personality, her own identity, very similar to me. She doesn't like being told what to do. She's very much about making her own creative space, her own creative outlet. She's somebody who is a recognised and inspiring musician. She helps a lot of people find their passion, their purpose, their place, their vision for who they are, their identity in a lot of ways. And as a autistic neurodivergent woman, it's really opened my eyes to how great Avril Lavigne actually is. Her talent, her creativeness, her creative ability to create different songs with different emotions, different thoughts, different feelings, different situations that she's obviously gone through, being a young girl to now a young adult, fully formed woman. And I think it's fantastic to see how she's been able to jump from way back when she first started to now how she is now at her farewell tour, like seeing all the changes and all the different makeup looks she's had, all the clothing looks she's had. And it's just really nice to see that autistic people like me, neurodivergent people like me, disabled people like me are able to still follow her music, her emotions, her lyrics, and be able to relate to her and bring our own emotions to it. And the fact that she shows it's okay not to conform and to be your own person and to create your own situations and your own lyrics and your own story, your own journey. And that's what I love about Avril Lavigne. She's always been about being who you are, being very outspoken, not conforming to the stereotypical everyday thing. And I think that's what makes Avril Lavigne brave out of the rest of them, because she stands out. She dresses boldly, she sings boldly, you know, she greets her fans and she spends time with them. And I think Avril Lavigne is just a prime example of how it's done right within the music media industry. I think someone like her is a really good person to be inspiring and someone who is looked up to, and you know, she's respected across all the boards of music. A lot of people, I know she's collaborated with Chad Crozier from Nickelback on a few songs. She's created a lot of songs with different people like Machine Gun Kelly and others. But yeah, I really like the fact that she always has a relevant message. Each of her songs has a relevant message, a personal situation or a worldwide situation that she's faced. And I like the fact that she turns it into a positive and sings about it and educates us about it and informs us about it. I think that's what's great about her music. There's a story to it, there's a journey to it, there's a thought to it, there's a feeling to it. And that's what I like about her, because again, she relates it to the everyday person. It's not just to the rich person, to the person less advantaged, not to the disabled, not to just the neurodiverse, not to the just autistic or disabled person. All her music reaches the whole genre of people, the whole spectrum of people. I like the fact that her songs are very from her own background and from her own journey of travelling through obviously different countries and different situations. And I like the fact that I'm able to identify as being that rock star, being that independent rock star, being that independent or autism rock star, being able to have my voice, my journey, my story out there, being able to share thoughts and feelings and emotions and meeting people. And you know, I know that I'm not famous rock star. No, I'm nothing like Avril Lavigne. I'm not saying I'm like Avril Lavigne at all. I'm not. But, you know, being like her, identifying the thoughts and feelings that I share with her, being brave, being confident, you know, putting myself out there for the media scrutiny, and put myself out there for YouTube scrutiny and social media scrutiny. So I know people critique content creators a lot, and that's fine. That's fine, like, you know. But again, listening to Avril Lavigne has given me that rockstar energy back that I've needed. She's just someone that I really admire. I love her music, I love her sound, I love her vision, I love everything about her. She's just a fantastic person. Her music speaks volumes in itself, and I think she stands up for herself quite well. And yeah, I just got to share my thoughts and feelings as a neurodivergent autistic woman, and I will continue to fight the good fight. I will continue speaking up for the less advantaged people, disabled people, neurotypical people, neurodiverse people, autistic people, disabled people who need me. And, you know, we are who we are created to be. Create your own visions, people. Create your own creativity, whether it's art, poetry, music, video content, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, like any of the social media platforms that allow you to make video content. Do it if you're brave enough. Do it if you feel passionate enough. Put yourself out there and try, because the world is a different place right now. We're in a different world right now. We're in a different time right now, and things are changing, and we need to stand up and speak out and be brave and be creative and not let people define us, because that's not who we are. We're not a person to be conformed. We're not a person to be told what to do, when to do it. We're a person who has talents, abilities. We have things that we need to talk about, and it doesn't matter what fence you sit on, whether you sit on politics or you sit on just everyday situations. You know, we all have a voice, we all have a story, we all have a journey to tell. And yeah, I hope this has inspired you, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.